Little House star Melissa Gilbert looks back on Michael Landon blowing up Walnut Grove. The actress says Landon wrote Little House, The Last Farewell, which aired 41 years ago today, because he was so angry that NBC never called him to tell him the show was officially cancelled. More than half a century after its premiere on NBC, Little House on the Prairie is having yet another moment. In January, Nielsen announced that LHOP was the most streamed classic series on 2024, with over 13 billion minutes viewed on Peacock. And last week, Netflix revealed that it has ordered the long-awaited Little House reboot, which has been in the works since 2020, to series. Today marks another milestone in Little House's pop culture journey. On February 6, 1984, NBC aired Little House, The Last Farewell, a TV movie that served as the series' finale. When a tycoon shows up and announces that he owns all the land in Walnut Grove, the residents refuse to leave without a fight. After strapping TNT to every beloved building in the townsfolk detonate the explosives as the Ingalls family, Laura, Melissa Gilbert, Caroline, Karen Grassle, and Charles, Michael Landon, and all their neighbors watch from the sidelines. For me personally, that whole experience from reading the script until the last day was the longest funeral I'd ever attended, Gilbert tells Entertainment Weekly. It was so heartbreaking. The actress, who is currently starring in the off-Broadway play Still, and is the co-founder of the modern Prairie lifestyle brand, made time to chat with EW about her memories from The Last Farewell, including why Landon decided to blow up all those sets in the first place. It was not surprising, and yet at the same time, it was such a thrill. I've been hearing more and more just on the street. Oh my God, I just watched an episode of Little House. And I see it on social media. I think it's probably got something to do with the 50th anniversary last year, and the viewing seemed to be on the rise since COVID. It for sure helped a lot of people at that time. I think people rediscovered that we were talking about such important issues and issues that are still unresolved today. I think Little House on the Prairie is a really nice antidote for what our country is currently experiencing, this vitriol and bitterness. It's a reminder that we can get back to being civil again somehow. If we did that then, we can do it again. I knew that he wanted to demolish everything because he was so angry that NBC never called him to tell him the show was officially cancelled. We just weren't on the fall schedule after not just 10 years of Little House, but years of Bonanza. It was just such a disrespectful thing to do to him. I do remember reading the script and going, oh ho, okay. Wow. For me personally, that whole experience from reading the script until the last day was the longest funeral I'd ever attended. It was so heartbreaking. Every day it was somebody else's last day. Every day we had to say goodbye to someone else. And then when they blew it all up and we gathered that final day, it was just devastating and horribly sad. One of the things we talked about was his desire to not have anyone else use our sets. Like to have some porn out there shooting on old Little House sets. Those were ours. We built them. I mean, I had so many major life experiences in and around all of those buildings, as did everyone on the cast and crew. That place was sacred to us in a big way. Listen, as an actor, any opportunity one have to break things on camera is a joy. For me, acting is one gigantic therapy session. Anything that's in me gets a chance to come out in whatever scene or play or movie I'm doing at the time. And that was an opportunity to vent a lot of adolescent angsty stuff that was going on in my own personal life, as well as the angry part of my grief and that process of saying goodbye to all of those beloved people I'd worked with for such a huge part of my life.